You all may hear some noise, family, because my little one is they're just making a lot of noise. That's it. That's the case. They're just making a lot of noise. Okay, let's see. All right, I'm trying to get in here in my live. Hello, family. How's the family doing? Hi, priestess. Hi, Jackie. All right, let me turn this off. Family, if I have to take a call, you all just have to excuse me if I'm still up here and I have to take a call because my daughter went to go conduct some business for me regarding my son. And if she had to call me for anything, I might have to, just take a call for real quick if that's the case, if it happens, if she needs me. How's the family doing? Can you all hear me okay? Hi Jackie, how are you? What field do my ancestors want me to work in? I'm contemplating a career change. I don't know, high priestess, right? I didn't really come up here to really tap into individual energy today, family. Um I came up here actually to look into a case, right? But I also wanted to speak regarding something because family had sent me some information regarding two of the cases that I worked on, right? We sending prayers to these families. One of the cases was Alicia Watts family. I don't know how many of you all have been following that case, but for those of you who has been following that case, family did notify me and let me know that they did find some remains that they believe is this young lady's, right. We are praying for her, right, for her family. I don't know all the details. That's all I basically know, right. And I think they arrested the boyfriend, okay, in this case. So we're sending prayers, right, regarding that. um so I want to say that. Oh, my messages wasn't coming through. I had to go out and come back in, family. I apologize. Um, Hi J.E. Everett. Hi Rose. Hi Teresa. Hi family. Hi Monday 27. Hi Ashley. I see you all family coming in. How's the family doing? Hi Sharon. Hi Miss Kia. Hi Chrissy. Miss Tika, I'm sorry if I been bombarding you with text messages. No, Teresa, not at all. In fact, family, I'm behind the text messages, right? Um, I had opened up a text message today, but I didn't even respond to that text message, right? I couldn't even respond to a text message today, right? But I've been every day I've been getting further down in my text messages, right? I've been answering a lot of text messages. So no, Teresa, not at all. Send those text messages because what happens is when other people text me, depending on how long ago you text me, you're at the bottom now, right? And that's what happens. And sometimes I go all the way to the bottom and try to work up, and then sometimes I just take some from the top, right from the top, right, and then go to the bottom. I do that too, right? Depending on how spirit leads me, I do it that way sometimes. So no, it just helps your message get bumped back up, right? So no, Teresa, not at all. Because if you keep texting me, I'm going to respond, family. I'm going to respond, but it just may be a little time delayed here because I'm trying to get back to everybody else. But no, you're not bombarding me at all, Teresa. So please, family, if I'm not answering your text right away, don't think it's because you're bombarding me. That's not what it is. It's just because I have so many other obligations that's going on that I'm trying to multitask. That's all that is. All right, family. So I just want to make that clear. Um, what is this? I'm trying to read what you say. Yes, I can hear you clearly. Okay, Jackie, thank you, because I wasn't sure. Miss T and fam, haven't made a live in a long time. Love and peace to all. Hi, Sharon. I'm happy that you made this live, right? Thankful that you have made this live. Yes. I'm happy you're up here today. But somebody was asking me about a case, right? And that's actually what I had came up here for, was for a case. Oh, back to what I was saying. The Alicia Watts case. I don't know if you all is following that case. Family did give me information like I spoke of, right? We're still praying for our family, because just because this young lady was found, right, something still happened there, right? It doesn't mean that this is over, right? We still have to send prayers to the family for healing and strength, right? So please continue to do that. Another case that I worked on was the little baby. I only got to do one spread on this baby because I didn't get a chance. I didn't get the opportunity to do another spread, right? On this baby, but family has informed me that they have found this baby as well. Okay. It's such a tragedy, right? It's such a tragedy that this has happened to this baby. So we send prayers, right, regarding this baby, because again, right, you know that this baby need help, right, medical help, and you don't give this baby help, right? There's a lot of things going on, right, family? So we just praying, we just sending prayers, right, to the family. So I want to say that, right? So I'm putting those cases to rest because these two individuals has been found. There's no need for me to tap back into that energy, family, right? There's no need for me to, right? All we can do at this point is continue to send healing energy to the families, right? Can you look into the missing Netflix worker? Oh, I think family was asking about something about this. Yeah, heinous Cadane. And I'm probably botching up this name, family, and I apologize. He's been missing for almost 2 weeks. Maybe he need a break. I don't know, but we can look into that while I'm up here. I'm looking for an individual though. Praise and good vibes, appreciated. Life has been a roller coaster lately. I'm sorry to hear this, Sharon, but yes, definitely sending positive energy your way. Right? Definitely doing that. Hi, Mary Jane. Hi, T Rose. Hi, AJ. Alicia Watts was found on Cemetery Road in the country line between Montgomery and Richmond. I wonder what's over there, Richmond counties. Thank you, Teresa. I wonder what's over there, because I could see an outline of some things that was over there, and I was trying to say as much as I could see over there, right, in that area. I just want to match it up, right? I just want to match it up because I know somebody. I wonder if it's along that stretch, right? Because the ancestors told me that person did go that route, and I was able to follow them out like at least 20 miles or 20 minutes out. I was able to follow them out. So let me know what was over there in that area if you can, or if you all have the exact location, right? So I can go and look around, surf around. So heartbreaking, all these babies being hurt. May they rest in peace. Yes, J.E. Everett, yes. Hi, Melissa. Hi, K-Swin. Hi, Tina. Poor little 2-year-old baby. Josiah was found in a garbage transfer station. Poor little one had been left out in the elements. Yes, right? And that's the thing, Teresa, when I heard about this, right? Because family had told me that they had found this baby. I was matching up everything when they said that this was the place that you speak of, some transfer center, right? And when I was scrying, I was looking like I see like some kind of backyard area. I could see some things. So I was saying, oh, okay, all right, it makes perfect sense of what I'm seeing in there, right? Thank you, Teresa, for that. Thank you. Man, there's been a lot of sad news about all that have been found. Yes, all in the cards. You are so right? Just tragedy after tragedy. But we praying, right? We don't stop praying. I want to look into Family says somebody from Netflix. First of all, I want to know if this person is up here. Hold on, because now I have to go back inside of my, hold on, family. Let me see, because, I don't want to, let's see. What is this individual at? Because it's going to be hard for me to keep going back and forth. Come in. I think your dad put it in. I think your daddy took it with him. All right. Oh, I'm sorry, family. Okay. Let's see. I apologize, family. I'm trying to find this individual name. All right. Is the mother up here for this young man? Let's see. Is family up here? Where's the young man? Lord have mercy. All right. I'm not going to be able to find it because now I got so many emails on top of the email. It's going to be hard for me to find it now, family. I'm not going to be able to find it. Nah, I'm not going to be able to find it. I apologize, family, and I apologize that I'm holding you all up, but I'm not going to be able to find it. I'm trying to look for this email, for this name. I'm looking for an individual. I'm not going to be able to find this. Too many emails done came on top of this now. Yeah, and it's going to be too time consuming for me to try to find this. All right, this might be it. Hold on. This might be it. All right, I think this is it. Wait a minute. All right, Rashad Dinsmore. Who's following this case? Who's following Rashad Dinsmore case? All right, let me look into Rashad Dinsmore. All right, family. I don't know who's following that case. I believe I'm pronouncing the name correctly. All right, family. Let me go out and come back in because that's the problem. All right, I don't know who's following this case, Rashad Dinsmore, but I did say that I was going to look into this case. All right, let's look into Rashad Dinsmore. And family, I don't know. This lighting situation is not going to work for my scry, right? It's not going to work. I have to figure something out for this lighting situation for my scry because it's like too much lighting is hitting it at every angle. Behind me, on the side of me, it's just hitting it. And depending on what I need to see in front of me, let's see. Rashad Dinsmore. All right, I'm going to tap into this energy regarding Rashad Dinsmore. What is this? I'm seeing. I don't know if this is outdoors or what. Look like I'm seeing some kind of tracks down over here. Whoever's following this case, let me know if that's the case. If there's any kind of tracks over there, where this young man was found, or whatever happened over there. Because I don't have much information regarding Rashad Dinsmore at all. All right, I'm gonna do a quick spread. Oh, child, let me get this message. I'm gonna do a quick spread on Rashad Dinsmore, and then I'm gonna look into the Netflix guy that you are speaking of. So it's maybe no tracks, maybe no tracks over there. I don't know what this is I'm looking at. But I know he's telling somebody to stop. He may be at a stop area too. All right, let's look at Rashad Dinsmore. Rashad Dinsmore. And if anybody connected to this case that want to chime in, just chime in. Clarity into the situation regarding. All right, so for one, I'm getting a lot of emotions. So some things is going on. Somebody's feelings is involved in here, right? So you see this reward that tells me some kind of recognition or achievement or anything like this. You see this overstepping boundaries. See, somebody's feelings is involved in here, right? They got, you know, the way the ancestors throw this out, that somebody had got gratification in this, right? And overstepping some boundaries when it comes to him, because their feelings and emotions is involved in here, right? So this is something personal, okay? This be like some personal vendetta somebody got against you or whatever have you, right? So this is what's coming out in here, okay? Messages. That Rashad, then it's more like us to know. All right, I have some things that's going on in here. Not only that, not only does this young man need a health professional, right? So something is going on here, but also I have to look at somebody going through some emotional events, right? I have to look at that. Even I have to look at Rashad, because this stuff is along his path, right? So I can get this if some things from childhood has been going on, right? Some emotional things, right, in his life, or suffering from depression or anxiety or anything like that, right? So this is some other things that's going on, right, that he could have been getting help for, but some things that could have been happening from him from childhood. So the ancestors throwing out some additional information. But also I have a lot of things that telling me that feelings and emotions is involved in this case, right, when it comes to this young man. Here's the goodbye, here's the siblings, and I got the water element that's just telling me that it's some emotional events here, right? But I'm also seeing this goodbye in here that tells me that, you know, sometimes it's hard letting go, right? Whether you are here on this physical or on the spiritual, right? Some things is hard letting go, right? It's a lot of emotions. This is just like an emotional case in here, okay? So I want to say that because this is like a message in itself. Another thing is I gotta really look at this agent, right? Because this is a third party energy that tells me that somebody in here, family, could be an instigator, right? They be instigating stuff, they be funneling in information, right? Sometimes these people be hyping some things up, right? Telling somebody something about someone. So basically telling somebody something about Rashad, right? Keeping drama going in here, the way this comes out. So I have to be careful because already somebody has done something because their feelings was involved in here. So some things is going on in here. And sometimes I can have it, these people sometimes be gang related, like they be in a gang and things like that, right? With this talent. So just be mindful of that. Clarity. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm seeing a lot of things he trying to have strength in as well, right? It's hard letting go too. So I'm seeing some things here, right? Like some things that he was going on here on his physical realm as well. All right. Before I gotta look at him transitioning, right? A lot of love in here, right? So I gotta look at a lot of love he had in here, right? For his family, right? For other people, right? That's coming out through here. Another thing is something was taken. All right. Not only did they take this young man's life, but something was taken from him as well. So somebody has, not only did they do this, but somebody has taken something in regards to that. A lot of love coming through in here, right? So it lets me know, right, when people are very loving, very giving, right? It's hard to believe that somebody would do this to somebody, right? When they show so much love or they have so much love in them, right? But the people, they do this, they jealous. I tell you, feelings and emotions is involved. So people, this jealousy, whatever is going on in here, right? Hmm. Also, I have to look at a relationship in here, right? So I'm gonna just leave that at that. Let's see what the ancestors bring forward. Ancestors just talking. As soon as I said that relationship, I want to know, let me know if this young man was in a relationship. All right? Oh, child. Ancestors are speaking so much about this relationship. My goodness. Yeah. This is a relationship in here, too, right? So this is a relationship in here with somebody. So Rashad have a relationship with somebody. It looks like whoever he had this relationship with, there's some things going on in here. But also, I know that some kind of drug use as well as involved, right? For some things that they're going through in their own life, right? Whether this is anxiety, depression, right? Whatever is going on in here, it's some other things that's going on in here, okay? Here's this promise. So this promise is commitment to this child, right? It seemed like this man was filled with a lot of commitments, right? Overextending himself, right? Being committed to people, doing things. This was coming out in here. But also I have to look at some other things that's going on here, right? You see this trickster and the goodbye is trickery in here, right? And this could be too him leaving with a certain individual, him going to hook up with a certain individual, right? It's some money involved in here. Not to mention, I'm already seeing some drugs back here. This is not saying Rashad is a bad person, family. So I want to make that clear. This is not what this is saying, right? So I have this that's going on. You see the violence in here, this agent. So I got a third party in here. See, they're not being truthful, right? They also stole something from this young man, right? Even stole something from somebody else, right? And telling somebody something, but bringing Rashad's name in it. See, this is what these people do. They do things and then they'll tell somebody else. They'll funnel information to somebody else, right? And tell them all this stuff about you. And then somebody else, they have, they react because of anger or whatever, right? Towards you. So I have some violence going on in here. A lot of things going on in here. And the ancestors just talking about this violence in here. Yeah. Somebody definitely took some things, right? This rape comes out as raping somebody of all their assets, resource, even a life, right? Some things were stolen in here, right? Nothing but violence is coming through. Somebody's not being truthful in here. This is somebody who's connected to him, right? So these be third-party energies, kind of like you hanging out with your friends or whoever. This is their energy coming through back here, right? They're not being truthful about the violence, right? Whatever happened, whoever initiated something or whatever happened in here, Even somebody taking some things that belong to him. See, they're not being truthful in this. So this is coming out. He is the angel, right? And the strength is in here, right? So he's trying to, you know, he's trying to have strength in a lot of things, but also I'm seeing quarrels here, right? With some loved ones in here. Not only did he extend himself and give himself, but I'm also picking up the quarrels that's in here, right? So somebody did this to him because of some kind of recognition, right? It was rewarding for them to do this to him, right? To commit violence in here and to take some things that belong to him. I have to look at that. Now, you see this trickery with the assets with this angel? See, it's something that happened in here with some money, right? Somebody did some trickery in here. I tell you, the trickery just tell us trickery, lies, and manipulation. But see, this trickster in here is known, right? You see this trickster in the goodbye? So that means he left with somebody who was involved in some trickery, right? He went with someone or met up with someone that was involved in some trickery, okay? And they're connected to somebody in here. So this is what this is saying. Look like somebody also has been into drugs, but I have to look at this because sometimes these people be selling drugs, sometimes these people be using drugs, right? The thing is behind here is somebody was already on some type of medication. I'm gonna say that somebody was already on some type of medication, but it looked like they suffer from something, whether this was anxiety or depression or some kind of illness back there. They was already on some kind of medication in here. Okay, so that's one thing. They was already on some type of medication. All right. It's a lot of quarrels in here, right? Promises in here, right? Not carried out in here, right? This is Rashad Dinsmore, family. Rashad Dinsmore. And I will go back and plug his name in, right? Oh, child. Look at how this flew out, right? This just lets me know faded relationships. So it's a faded relationship that he had with somebody in here, right? This is what this is telling me. So it's like somebody had came back to carry out something, right? It's something personal. This is something personal, family. So, yeah. This is definitely something personal going on in here. Yeah. I am seeing some altercations in here with somebody. So he knew this person. You see this bond in here? So he knew this person, right? In fact, they had a faded relationship, right? So these is this off and on again relationship. Sometimes y'all tight, y'all lovey-dovey. Next minute y'all have a fallout because of whatever, or you trying to go your own way from them, right? Because maybe you grown or they outgrown you, you outgrown them, whatever the case is in here. But it's definitely some feuding going on regarding some money, right? So that's coming out, right? Look at this fight and this trickster in here and the goodbye. So somebody gets you somewhere. Oh, you get to a distance and then somebody decide they want to unleash some violence out on you, right? See, it's trickery behind that because, see, you be thinking everything is cool, right? But then when you get there or you meet with them or you leave with them, it's not, right? So this is what's going on in here. So sometimes these people set you up, okay? Sometimes these people set you up. So this is what's going on. You see this bullying and this angel? So something happened in here, right? The bullying is behind these illegal drugs, right? So it lets me know if you are trying to entice somebody into something, right? You coercing them regarding something. You could even batter them because you want some of their drugs or whatever that they're doing, right? Making them do some things. So, but I'm seeing also that he's trying to get away, right, from these things. So he's trying to get out of some obligations. So Rashad, I'm going to say this. Rashad could have extended himself to somebody and decided to, okay, step back. He want to get out of these obligations and things could have just went left in there, okay? Because something happened in here. It's just quarrels after this, right? It's just quarrels because of this. So whether you want to get out of these obligations, because that's what it is. There's some kind of obligation in here that it seems like he's trying to turn his back on and it's just quarrels coming out of this, right? But also, I got to look at this relationship in here because somebody's connected. And I feel like this is a relationship, too, that's connected in here. Here's a close that tells me, this close could tell me about materialistic things, right? Loss of earthly possessions, even a life, right? You see how this is going, this violence that's going on in here. This is materialistic things, right? This agent is doing violence in here because of materialistic things in here. So whatever the materialistic things may be, right? But they over here, they find content in some things, and they find content in taking some things that belong to him. So whatever the clothes may be, it could be money, because this is again materialistic things and loss of earthly possessions, even a life. So these things could be like I said, clothes, your money, your sneakers, your cars, whatever that is going on in here. But they found contentment in taking it in here, right? So some things going on in here. Let's see the know to stop, because he definitely telling somebody to know to stop. And I know the ancestors was telling me, I believe there's no tracks over there. So I'm not sure what I'm looking at over there. Clarity. All right, so also, you see the law enforcement, I got to look at some things. And I got to see you see the no to stop behind law enforcement. I got to look at not just him. When this is going on, right? Somebody is, like the bullying that's going on in here, right? Because he want to get out of certain obligations. I got to look at him not even contacting law enforcement behind this, right? But I also got to look at law enforcement presence with the no and the stop, because it lets me know, too, that law enforcement, too, they could have stopped working on this case. This case could have went cold, right? Because of what the ancestors has brought out through here, right? So, this, too, right? But this is somebody that's connected to him that's involved, right? This is no random stranger that came and did this. Yeah. Some physical things was going on, right? So even with the physical things that's going on, I got to look at some things. But also, I'm going to be very careful, because let me know his relationship that he was in, past or present, before his death. Was he in any altercations in his relationship? Let me know that as well, because I'm picking up something too about a relationship in here, right? Let's look at this animal, because somebody is connected in here too. It's like some other things was going on too besides that. Let's look at this animal. Yeah. So you see this time, right? Time is everything, right? Sometimes people be waiting for the perfect time to do something. Sometimes time has passed. Time is moving slow, went by too fast, right? But this person who he have this fading relationship was waiting for the perfect time to do something, right? So again, I got to look at, sometimes they set this up, right? Sometimes they set this up. They watch you, right? They watch you. I already see an agent there, so they watch you. They funnel information. They set things up. They wait for the perfect time to attack you. That's what they do. They wait, make sure no police presence is over there in that area before they do it. All kind of things going on over here. Yeah. Also, I got to look at something. Let me tell you something. Somebody broke into somebody's things as well. So something was broken into as well. Okay. And that could have started a whole chaotic situation with somebody breaking into something and somebody want to sever ties with somebody as well. Because even with this, right, with this stolen and somebody overstepping boundaries, somebody also has robbed somebody, right? And I'm not just robbing Rashad, right? But somebody robbing someone else, okay? So I have to look at that as well. So something took place in here, not just like I said, somebody stealing his things, but a robbery happened somewhere. Okay, so that's on the case of Rashad Dinsmore. Whoever's following this case, feel free to analyze the spread and what I've said within the messages, and you feel free to contact me, okay? Because I know that I have somebody following this case, and I don't think that they're up here, but I did say that I was going to do a read on this case to see what the ancestors bring out. But this is somebody who is connected, right? Somebody's feelings was involved in this case. I'm just going to say that, right? Took some things out on him. Somebody was funneling information. Somebody had been instigating some stuff, hyping up something, right? For somebody to, you know, get violent in here with him as well. So I have that's going on. So this is something personal that's going on in here. I'm just going to leave it at that. All right, family, you all can analyze the spread. All right. So that's it for Rashad. Ancestors was let me see if anything shifts around in here before I pull this up. So family, I'm gonna tell you all something too. No, I'm still seeing the same thing that I'm seeing. Rain. I wonder if you know somebody named Rain. Or let me know if you know somebody named Rain. Because it looked like a heart up there. But maybe Rain is spelled like a R-E-G-N or something. I don't know. All right. You all let me know. All right. Whoever's following this case. All right, family. So that's it for that that case. So let me tell you all, family. Oh, no, I didn't. These things break so easily and I broke it. Didn't mean to do that. I watched a crime, family, play out, right? Right before my very eyes, family, right? I watched a crime play out today before my very eyes. I don't know who these people are, but I can tell you one thing. This lady who I seen everything happen to, I saw the man who did it too, right? This lady, family, who I seen this crime take place, I think she was like either, I want to say either she could have worked at a resort or could have worked as in a resort as a housekeeper, or maybe she just worked for somebody who was wealthy and just been cleaning their homes, right? Like going out cleaning homes. But I seen the whole thing play out, right? I don't know who these people are, right? But I know that this lady was like in house cleaning or something, a maid or something, right? Something to this. So if you all have a case that fits that description, let me know, right? Because I definitely seen some things. I know they face if I see it, but I don't know who these people are, right? I don't know who these people are. But ancestors had showed me everything play out, right? Regarding this person. I'm dropping everything, family. I'm just dropping everything. Ancestors allow me to see everything play out regarding this individual. Okay, what you all are saying? On the card said, what? Yes. I seen a whole crime play out, family. Right? The lady came in there to do some cleaning, and this man attacked her, but she didn't know that the man was in there. He was like outside. That's what makes me think. I'm like, what is this, a resort or is this somebody's home? Right? And the only reason why I thought that, because they had the sliding doors to like the bedroom area, like them sliding doors, and you open up them sliding doors and you could go out, right? Just say you could walk out in the backyard or something, or on a balcony or something like this, right? That's how it was set up. So I couldn't see exactly what was outdoors, but I could see the glass sliding doors and the sheer curtains on the glass sliding doors. And the man was outside of there. She didn't see the man. She just come in the room to clean, or come in that area to clean, do some cleaning. And I don't know if the man was drunk. I think the man was high or something, off or something. And he attacked this lady, right? I don't know. I just seen it, but I don't know who these people are. So I wasn't that invested in it, but I'm paying attention to it, right? So that's what I seen, right? That's what I seen, family. Um, but I don't know who these people are. So that's why I can't even really get too much invested in it, because I have no idea who these people are, right? I just happen to see it. And I tell you, family, when I see visions, a lot of time, I don't know if this is real time, because I've seen some things play out in real time. So I'm not sure if what I was seeing was in real time or that already had happened, right? But so just keep me posted, family, if you all hear something, right? Okay. All right, what's the man name from Netflix, family? Uh, I'm doing good, Shannon. Just remember to be kind to yourself. There's so much going on in this world. We are doing good to make it through the day. Yes, yes, most definitely, Shannon. How are you, Shannon? Miss you much, right? Sending you positive energy. How's that grandbaby? Mm-hmm. Wow, sarcasm got a lot of that. Yeah, the Netflix guy. Name is above. Teresa wrote it for us. Where's Teresa comment? I know you all said it, but honey, please. All right. Teresa. Let's see. Where is it at? I don't see it, family. I probably okay. No, that's not it. That is not it. Teresa said my niece is moving this weekend. I'll be ordering the altar kit from you very soon. Very good, Teresa. Very, very good. We are getting back to normal. To measure the summer, I'll text you, sis. Sending you positive energy, Teresa. Love you much. AJ said there's a girl by the name of Ayana Morgan, moved to Kentucky from Alaska, killed right before her 21st or 22nd birthday. The killer is still wanted and should have been locked up from current charges. This is a shame, right? I'm sending blessings, right? My goodness. Yeah, yeah, your highness. I believe this is what this is. All right, Miss Kia, thank you. Because I try to go up and look for Teresa comment. All right, this is the Netflix guy. You guys said that your highness. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Let me know if I'm pronouncing that right, family. Even though I'm probably going to still botch it up, but just let me know. Your highness Kadane. I believe that's it, but spirit know who it is, right? I have no idea. All right, let's look at your highness Kadane, right? Kadane. Your highness Kadane. Your highness. Your highness. Ancestors know. Yes, ma'am, the ancestors know. Because the ancestors know I botch these names up, family. All right, let's look at your highness Kadane, right? He's a Netflix man that you all said is missing. Kidani. All right, your highness Kidani. Thank you, Tantalus, for that. Your highness Kidani. All right, let's look at, see what the ancestors bring forth regarding this Netflix man. Ask the ancestors for clarity into the situation regarding your highness. Keep it on me. Something going on here. And I got to look at these government officials and I got to look at an actual government official, right? And this is just telling me how you serve the government in some kind of way. You know, I could pick this up on a lot of people, right? If you work in a shelter, right? If you're a post office worker, right? All kind of things that could bring out that. Even if you work at a church, right? I can pick this up, right? Because you serve the government in some kind of way, right? So here I got, and also people turn a blind eye to these things. Don't forget that, all right, family? But I'm seeing the goodbye. The ancestor said, take a deeper look into this goodbye, right? Whatever happened here, right, was I got people, they see things, hear things, know things, but they don't say things, right? And I got to look at this goodbye. So sometimes they know who you left with, they see who you going with, right? But they don't say anything about it. So pay attention to his spread, right? Whatever's going on, the secret is the ancestor says wicked in here, all right? It's wicked. So something going on in here. Ancestors to reveal the messages that your highness Kidani would like us to know. All right, so I got some things that's coming out that tells me that basically I have to look at this confined in here. Sometimes these people keep you confined, right? So they do this limitations in here, right? So I gotta be careful in here, right? Also I'm gonna say this, definitely he was talking to somebody, right? And this, sometimes they exchange some talk that they'll say that they'll meet up with you somewhere, right? Go retrieve something from you, because there's some talk in here. So he's talking to somebody in here, right? Not only is the ancestor saying thank you for shedding light on this case, but he's speaking to somebody, right? And I gotta look at this government official. So he's speaking to somebody in here regarding something, okay? Here's a confining, here's some siblings, and I gotta look at the goodbye in here. So I gotta look at some restrictions in here, and I gotta look at these siblings at the end, right? So I got somebody in here in the end that's connected to wherever this young man is at. All right. Look at the wicked information about this daughter, right? The daughter just tell me now, mind you, family, this energy is going to shift around in here. So it's going to go from one female to another. Okay. But it's a secret. This is a secret that's going on here. It's some evil information about this daughter, right? It's not good. So it's this female in here. It's a female in here. Okay. Not to mention, I got to look at these at the end, right? These siblings. This could be two females. This could be two males, a female and a male. But just pay attention to these siblings, right? What's going on back here, right? Because, see, he was talking to somebody. I'll get that in a minute. So this is connected to some employment. I got to look at his employment. I got to look at this female employment. Is this female employee with him? See, the thing is, somebody is turning a blind eye to who he left with or who he met up with in here. So I got people with this government official. I got people in here that know something, seen something, heard something, but they ain't saying it, right? See, that's the thing. It's some secrets back here of who this young man went to meet up with. So, right? It's some secrets in here. But I'm seeing some quarrels going on back here. right? Well, whoever this is. See, somebody here at this employment, they not the best. This not the best. Let me see what this message that flew out. Law enforcement flew out. Law enforcement need to check his job. Check the job. Check the people at the job. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say. Check people at some job, right? Because somebody's connected in here. Look at the employment. Look at the information being given and received regarding this female in here. So this daughter, and the energy is shifting. So it lets me know that one female could be given information about another female in this workplace. Okay, so I want you all to know that. You see this confiding in the siblings. See, there's some secrets going on in here. There's some secrets. Here's the talk, right? So the gossip, whether it's confirmed as true or not, he's talking to somebody. So they're exchanging some kind of dialogue in here, right? But I'm seeing quarrels going on back here. Emotions going on back here. So some things going on back here. So something could have got heated, right? Wow, that's like 2 messages flew out, but it basically jumped out of my hand, family. Those 2 messages go together. I got to see what it is. I don't know what it is. Something's going on in here. He left. You know what? Some other things is going on. With some personal information, some secrets back here, right? I don't know, for some reason the ancestors want to tell me something about some nieces, right? So this I'm not going to get into it because this could be some private stuff, all right? You see this employment, you see the alive, right here, right? And this information being given and received, right? I got to look at him going with somebody, right? You see this trafficking, going with somebody, leaving with somebody, meeting up with somebody. So I got to look at that, right? Some things going on in here. He did definitely go with somebody. Here's a reward in here, right? So they talking about something in here, right? Here's the loved ones in here, and here's some quarrels, but they talking about something. The thing is, they talking about some things, right? Something that's rewarding, right? They talking about in here. Not only that, they talking about their life. They talking about their life in here. So they loved ones and so forth like that. They're in here. They talking about this stuff. And then I'm seeing things getting heated, right? Something more is going on. Let me see what these messages. Something more is going on in here. This come out together, family. These 2 messages just flew out the deck, right? I mean, it flew out with force. It just like was snatched out the deck. I'm not going to get too deep into this, but you all could analyze that, right? Something more going on in here. Let me just go a little deeper in here. I want to see something. So far, this young man, Your Highness Kadani, right? He was speaking to somebody, and he did leave with somebody, right? But it's a secret in here who he left with. But the thing is, it looked like he left with somebody from the employment, okay? So somebody that he worked with, right? But that's the thing, right? That's the secret. He left with somebody that he worked with, okay? So he got a work relationship with them, right? So a co-worker or somebody. Ancestors, clarity. All right, let's see. Yeah, power over the opposition in here. Somebody being very protective at this employment of what they tell, too, of what they speak about. So I want you all to know that somebody's being very protective at this employment, what they speaking about, right? Very protective of some things, right? Even him going with them. So it could have been, like the ancestor said, some secret. So this could have been a secret, right? Don't tell nobody that you coming to meet me, or we meeting up, or we hooking up, whatever. Okay, something's going on in here. Or we going to hang out here, whatever. But they don't want somebody to know that. Okay. Here's power over the opposition, but I'm seeing quarrels here. With this government official. So I'm getting a lot of quarrels that's coming out in here, and power over the opposition, right? Usually these people have one up over the other in here, but somebody in here wants some kind of reward or recognition in here. Just we praying, right? Right? But the nature is secrets of who he left with. Okay? The ancestor said that's the nature. It was a secret of who he left with. The nature is, I got to look at somebody wanting power over the opposition, so wanting power over him, the upper hand over him, and they being very protective about what information they give, right? Or what they say in here. That's what they're doing. They're being very protective of what they say, what information they give, who they say that this man left with, if they knew that he was meeting up with somebody, they're being very protective of what they tell in here. But I got a lot of wicked energy coming out behind what's being protected in this employment and who he left here with, right? So he left here alive with somebody, right? Went somewhere with somebody. So I'm just say that, and this is all allegedly, family. All right, let's look into this. This is some other things that's coming out too. This is some other things that's coming out in his reading, right? Personal things, right? That's coming out in the read, right? This is some personal thing. And this is some personal things, right? Other things that's going on in his read. Beside him being missing, is what I'm saying. Here's his child. Here's some rewarding things in here, right? Somebody, and it seemed like somebody, he met up with somebody, but it seemed like it's a child connection in here too, right? Here's some crying. Here's the loved ones. It's a child connection in here, right? But it seemed like some things is going on because of some things that happen here, right? So some things that happened in the past, I don't know, somebody's emotional regarding some things, or something more is going on back there. All right. Here's the scare. Here's the neglect of these siblings. See, because something happened to these siblings. Now, mind you, I got somebody that's connected, right? Somebody who's supposed to have the best interest. It looked like somebody at this employment, but then they don't. But also, I got some things that's coming out. It's telling me that is negligence along this young man path for some things, right? Because somebody in here, right, done did this, right? Somebody in here done did that, right, to some children in here, okay? So I'm gonna just say that some other things going on in here, okay? And the ancestors is bringing this forth for a reason, because sometimes when people disappear, right? So when people go missing and stuff, and you don't understand why, because spirit already telling you why. Sometimes people go missing, they go MIA, right? Because they ain't hiding, because they done did some things. Or they go MIA because somebody done got a hold of them and did some things to them because of some things, right? So just analyze his spread thoroughly. That's what I'm going to say, family, because there's some other things that the ancestors pushed out that's going on in his life, all right? So you all just pay attention to that. Some other things going on in here. You see the boundaries when alive, right? Even when you was alive, right? Even if you are alive, but it just lets me know that somebody's active. They're alert. They're aware of something, right? But it's some boundaries that was crossed, right? Here's the information right here being given and received, right? And it's female in here. See, this is somebody who's supposed to have some kind of love for you in some kind of way, right? Or you have some kind of love for them. See, something happened in here, right? But I'm also seeing this employment being connected to this. So I'm going to be very careful because something may have happened here at this employment, but some other things has happened in his own personal life. So just leave that there because some other things going on in his case. Woo, child, I have to do another read on this man if he ain't found. I'm going to just say this. Law enforcement jumped out the deck. So somebody could have went to law enforcement regarding some things, right? Somebody could have went to law enforcement as well regarding some things, family, to this nature too, right? And that could be hush hush too. That's why I got government officials in here, right? Keeping secrets too, right? Because the angle that this comes out at. So I got government officials in here too. So even though people know where he at, seen, you see this confined back here, I got to look at some things as well, okay? Because I got people keeping secrets in here. So not only do I got to look at actual government officials like law enforcement, but I got to look at other people like his employment that may know some things but keeping it hush hush as well, okay? So, so just be mindful of that. Let me look into this law enforcement. We praying, though. We praying for his safe return, whatever's going on, right? Sometimes these people too, family, sometimes these people be security, right? They be sometimes they be military, these people here. Sometimes they be in the military, they be correction officers. So keep that in mind. So it's some abuse that's going on in here. And I got to look at somebody in here trying to have power over the opposition. So getting one up over him. It's some abuse in here. Somebody's in here that connected to the Lord some kind of way. Right? But not only that, I have to look at the abuse that's going on in here, family. Right? Because this was the head message in here. I got to look at some abuse that's going on in there, right? And law enforcement could be investigating some things as well. And keeping some secrets, because there's some secrets going on in here. The ancestor said, look at the nature of these secrets on a deeper level, okay? I'm just going to say that. Some things going on in here, right? It's aggressive. So whatever's going on in here, this is some abuse, right? It's intense. Whatever the abuse is, the intensity is very intense in here. Look at the nature of the secrets, right? And the goodbye. So the nature of the secrets, why he no longer here. That's what the ancestors say. It's some secrets that's going on. Secrets from this government official, secrets from the employment, right? It's some wicked things behind here that's going on. So not only do I got to look at what somebody is doing to him, but what he has possibly done to somebody going on down here. Let me see. Oh, let me look at these messages that came out. I gotta get this out. Hold on, family, because this flew out the desk. This basically flew out together. This could tell me many of things, family, right? This blessed and crossover came out together, right? Jumped out the deck together. This is a lot of things. Somebody could have switched up on him, right? The crossover could tell me a lot of things, whether you're here on this physical or on the spiritual, right? So whether you have crossed over, you're no longer here on this earthly realm. Something has happened here. The blessed also let me know the same thing. So I got a lot of energy that's coming out that's telling me that something is going on, right? All right, let's look at this crossover. Somebody's in here. They doing something, right? Family, this man, this energy that's coming through. Here's the crossover. Here's the abandonment. So somebody abandoned him somewhere. Something happened here. Oh, child. I'll get that message in a minute. The message flew out. Yeah, so somebody was being biased towards something, right, regarding him. It looked like somebody done abandoned him somewhere. Let me see. Here's the trafficking. I got this again. So he done went, whether you went willingly or by force, you went with somebody somewhere, right? Now I gotta look at something happening, right? Whatever happened, right? Whatever happened in there, but you went with somebody somewhere, or they took you. Here's a weapon, even conflict coming out here, right? Conflict. So you left with somebody to go somewhere. Somebody talked to you and you met up with them. When you got there, it wasn't what you thought it was going to be. Some activities going on in here, and it's some conflict going on in here, right? But what I'm seeing is you talk to somebody regarding something, right? You left and you talk to them about a loved one, about a child. You talk to them about a child, right? Of a loved one. This is what's going on in here, right? I want you all to understand this, right? Because there's more things going on in here. See, Ancestors had put on my spirit something about some nieces, right? So I get this, and I got some sibling energy, and Ancestors had already told me something about some nieces, right? These could be his nieces. I don't know, right? Because I don't know this young man, but this could be his nieces. That's the first thing Spirit laid on me, said some nieces, right? So I got to look at these siblings, these nieces, right? How they connected and who did these activities to them, right? So you talk to somebody regarding some regarding this child or these children in here, right? These are loved ones because they're connected, right? The loved ones just tell me family and or friends, all right? But they're connected, right? You talk to them regarding that, right? But it seemed like y'all talked about something, but then quarrels broke out, right? So you had an argument. Something got intense in here, right? Because of something. Somebody could have found out. They could have questioned you about something. You could have told them something. Somebody else, a child told you something. Then here quarrels, right? That's for one thing. Now I'm seeing them going to meet up with somebody, right? They went with somebody. This daughter is in here. So it's somebody's daughter. The daughter is somebody's daughter. So it's going from one female to another. They meet up in here. That's a secret, right? They left with somebody, but they met up with here. They connected with somebody in here. And the ancestors said, whatever happened here is not good. So I got employment behind here. But the employment, no. Right? Who he possibly left or met up with, they know. So somebody from the employment already knows, but they're not speaking of it. They're being very protective of what they say and what they share, right? That's what's going on. Law enforcement is being very careful in some details too of what they share and what they say as well, because see, they investigating something. They investigating an abuse back here. Law enforcement is actually in the background. Law enforcement is investigating an abuse back here. All right? So I want you all to know that. Right? It's some negligence going on in here. Some abuse going on. That's what and I got to look at this. Look at this. Law enforcement is investigating something back here. Right? So what happened? Did somebody get a hold of this young man and retaliate on him regarding some things? Right? Retaliate against him regarding some kind of things? You understand something? Something more happening here, right? So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, this man is missing, but it's some other things coming out that the ancestors is bringing forth, right? So sometimes when we don't understand why somebody missing and why we haven't heard nothing, the ancestors already bringing forth why you ain't hear nothing, right? He could be MIA for a lot of reasons, right? He could be trying to conceal where he's at, right? Because somebody found out some things, right? So he could be in hiding. Somebody could be confining him and doing other things to him because they know what he have done, right? Because the way the ancestors throughout this messages is telling me that there's a lot of conflict going on in here, right? Somebody got a weapon in here, right? Somebody being judgmental because of some activities that went on back here is what I'm seeing, right? And somebody did take him with them, right? Or whether he went willingly or by force. So you understand? So it's some things that's going on in here. I definitely have to do another read on this man, but the ancestors threw out a lot about some private things that this person was doing in their life, right? You all can figure it out and put it together. Excuse me, family. I'm dropping some messages down here. But the bottom line is, family, I'm dropping these messages. And this is somebody, he's supposed to have love for somebody, right? But it's some things that's going on in his spread, family. So go back and analyze his spread. He's not just missing because he's missing. He's missing because somebody done did something back here, right? And something done happened in here. You understand? Somebody done did something and something done happened. You understand? That's what I'm seeing, right? Somebody done did something. It's secrets going on in here, the ancestor says. A lot of secrets. The nature is the secrets and the goodbye. So some secrets done came forward, right? And that's why this person is MIA in here. That's the nature. That's what's going on in here, all right? Somebody done found out some secrets, and now you're missing, right? This is what's going on in here, right? That's all I'm going to say, right? Whatever they found out is no good, right? It's no good. It's not good. Whatever the secrets was, right? And you could probably imagine what the secrets was going down, right? So it's no good. But also I'm seeing this employment behind here, okay? So it could have been a co-worker in here. This loved one, right? These loved ones, it could be a co-worker, right? Get you to meet up someplace or whatever, right? And some things happening, whatever. But there's some secrets going on. I will do another read on this young man. But from the way this looked like, it looked like somebody probably got a hold of this man. I'm sorry for some things that this person did. All right? So I'm just going to leave it like that, family. You all can analyze the spread. Right? From the way the ancestors threw it out, it looked like somebody had been doing some things they shouldn't be doing, right? And something got out. Some secrets done got out. Right? So I'm gonna just leave that at that. You all can keep me posted on this case, family. Keep me posted. Yeah, somebody being very protective of some things, right? Of what they share. Somebody's doing some activities they shouldn't be doing in here. That's for one, right? Overstepping boundaries in here. There's a lot of secrets going on. And the thing is, I got people who know some things, heard some things, seen some things, but they're not saying it either, right? So they're not talking about it either, right? Everything is hush-hush. Everything is a secret, all right? Everything is a secret. So they're probably not letting it be known to the public right now, right? Because everything is a secret. But that's what's going on in the background. Somebody's doing some underhanded things, right? It's negligence. It's abuse going on back here. Some molestation going on back here. What the heck? There's a lot of stuff going on back here, okay? And somebody was talking about it, all right? So that's what I'm seeing. What you all saying, family? Oh, dropping. Definitely, Ashe. 100. Karma, allegedly, on my journey says, gratitude, Miss T, your energy on these spreads. Gratitude, ancestors, for the revelations. Yes, absolutely. Tantrums. Ancestors, yes, Miss T. Yes, allegedly, everything in this video is allegedly, but we trust that the ancestors bring out. Yes, family. Everything is allegedly, right? Yeah. Yeah, but you all see the spread, right? Go back and analyze it. Somebody was definitely talking about, a child was talking about some things too, right? Some people was talking about this child, and even talking to government officials about some things. You see the law enforcement, they're in there investigating some abuse. They're in there investigating some things, right? So, right? But again, it's all secrets. So, it's all secrets, so they might not bring that forth to the public just as of yet, or so some things going on in there, right? Needless to say, we still praying for these people well-being, because somebody got a hold and did something, right? Whether they got a hold and confined you, or they got a hold and they did some other things to you, right? The way his messages come out. So let me just say this, right? So we pray for these individuals, right, family? So that's it. Ancestors to all, family, love y'all. Gotta get started on the rest of polarities reading for the channel. Talk to you later. All right, all in the cards. Love you much. Okay. So that's about it, family. You all, I'll plug in the names on this reads. All right, family. And whoever's following the first read that I have done, right? Feel free to contact me, email me. All right, family. Love you all. I want you all to have a blessed night. All right, family. Have a blessed night, family. Okay. Have an amazing rest of your day. Yes, on my journey. Love you all.